Good morning, everyone. Whether my voice is clear? Okay,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
on the screen. The specification is clearly visible for everyone.
Yes, sir.
हाँ
sir.
sir.
Oh, very good, very good. Today we will begin with the module number 3, that is a specification for civil engineers. One thing you understand, what are specification in general for a common man? Specifications are the details of work or material which you are going to do. Okay, na? So details which will be given by client to contractor, or when during tendering or bidding or after the award of contract, he is going to give this details. These are the details regarding material and workmanship and testing procedure in general. So these are nothing but a specification. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So this data regarding the material and workmanship, generally we call it as specification. Generally, these specifications will be given with drawings. Okay, generally along with the drawings. So if you are doing a building construction, along with the building plan, building elevation, they are also going to give the specification such that, okay, for brickwork you should go and select first class brick. Okay, na? Cement mortar 1:3 cement mortar, like that they are going to give the details of work, material, everything with drawing. So those things are called as specifications. Okay, na? So generally any contract, before signing or after signing, there is a document which is called as contract document. So this drawings of that project and specification will form one important document, without a drawing, without specification, generally there will be no civil engineering contract. Okay, na? So like that. Why we require specification? Okay, try to understand. Cost of unit of work. ಇದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? So client has given some work, okay, and he has also given the specification. Using specification only, you can do the rate analysis. Without details of material, how you can work? So that is why the specifications are important for the cost of unit work during the analysis, okay, during the rate analysis. Second thing, specification serves a guide to supervising staff. Means what? When you already constructed something or during construction, client will come, see the specification, whether you are constructing according to specification or not, he is going to check that on. Okay, the work carried out according to specification and contractor is paid. So if you are following the specification and you are executing the work, then only the payment will be made. Okay, now that is the third point. Specification also give the details of equipment and tools for plants. Let us say for road work, whether hand mixing is good or machine mixing is good, or you have to go for RMC, whether you have to go to for RMC. For dosing equipment, for dosing or leveling thing, you require road roller, you require vibratory machine. So that type of details will generally given in the specification. Okay, now also the specifications specify the workmanship and method of doing. That means in general it will give the procedure. So first excavation, second is leveling, third is construction of this and this, fourth is the plastering, fifth is painting, sixth is the testing. Like that he is going to give how the process is to be done. Okay, now, and also very important, generally it is an essential contract document. Essentially it is a contract document. Whether these points clear, what is the importance of specification for everyone?
Yes, sir.
For everyone, is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Sandesh, Samuel, Srinaran,
Yes, sir.
Shreya,
Yes, sir.
okay, all should give response, then only I will go next.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now compared to other things, this is very easy. I feel very easy. Okay, generally you have specifications, two classification, brief and detail. In the name it is telling brief. Okay, now you still contract is not awarded to anyone, but for the purpose of rate analysis, a small description generally given. So those things are called as the brief description. This is done by quantity surveyor. Means what? Who is preparing the estimation. So that person, after doing the estimation, he will give something details. So those are called as brief. And apart from that, important is detailed. Details are nothing but for a tendering purpose, for award of contract. So generally they are given. So in that detailed, you have general, you have technical. So what is the difference between general and technical? Can you tell me? Generals means what? Excavation for this soil. That means it is applicable to all type of project. Whatever may be the project, that general specification is suitable to all things. So you can just refer that as a standard and you can give it in your contract document. Those are called as general provision. Technical means what? These are generally related to that particular project. Means what? Suppose you are constructing earthen dam. So that time you cannot do a compaction of a standard one. No. So that time you require particular set of instruction which are there for that project only. So generally these are called as technical provisions. Okay. Now, in that you have material for workmanship and you have for performance. Now you tell me what is the difference between material workmanship and second one? Generally, material and workmanship will be at the start of work or during the start of work. During the work. So you get me bricks, you get me cement of this quality, you get me steel of this quality. Okay, this is specification for material. Workmanship. Okay, only of cement quality 1 to 4 or M40 grade has to be used. This is related to workmanship. Now, what do you mean by performance? Okay, performance will be generally after completion of work. It is the part of testing. Okay, how to conduct that performance test? You will be giving some test such as compressive test or bending test for this element. So the people are going there after construction, they are taking some core samples and they are getting into laboratory and they are testing whether that cube in the laboratory has given that much strength. Then okay, that work is according to specification, so it has performed well. Is that okay? Difference between material workmanship and performance for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Everyone
Yes,
is
sir.
only one person, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Ah,
sir.
okay, very good. So performance,
Yes, sir.
very good, very good, very good, very good. Performance will be generally after the work. It is a part of test. Whether whatever you have constructed, no, that is performing well or not. Suppose you have constructed a road using M40 grade concrete, but during testing, if it comes to be less than M40, then what is the use of giving the specification? So you need to have some test or specification for performance also. Okay, na? So like that you have to do. Now, among all these things, there is one concept. What is that? Standard specification. Standard specification means what? There will be so many items for civil engineering project. In that, lot of items are common to all civil engineering project. There are lot of items which are very common to all projects. So again and again, for each and every project, you are not going to write down those specification once again. Instead of that, you are just writing refer that clause, refer that specification, just that you are going to write. Why? By referring them, the specification already written for other projects or already written for some department itself. For a department generally has a set of specification like PWD, CPWD, irrigation department, railway department. All those things have already written some specification for their work. And as a client of a different project, you can refer them. No, easily it is possible. So you can write clause number so and so of CPWD department specification for earthwork can be referred for this item. Like that, if you are given. So then that type of specifications are called as standard. Why? Standard means always these are common to all projects. Whether this point is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For everyone, it is clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, very good, very good. Now it is a theory. I don't think it will not be bored if I use the diagrams. Is that okay? In books and all, these diagrams will not be there. They are just simply giving the statement. Okay, na? So by referring the diagrams, okay, yesterday I have downloaded so many diagrams from the internet so that parallelly we can have a look at this one and refer the points. Refer the points. Okay, na? Yes or no? Is that okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, you should give proper response. Okay. ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ನಾಷ್ಟ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ?
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
ಜಬರ್ದಸ್ತ್ ನಾಷ್ಟ. Okay. first specification generally asked for your examination. What is that? Earthwork in excavation. So what type of statement you have to write? Now, forget about whatever things they have written. Forget about whatever things they have written. Generally, ಯಾವ ತರ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರಿಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ how you should write for examination purpose means any item, whether they are going to use material, yes. So you have to write some statement regarding material. So what you are going to write? Okay, for cement this and this materials are used, so these have to be should strong, durable, cholo quality. So all those things regarding all the material should be written. First part. Second part, procedure of doing that work. So this has to be cleared first, this has to be leveled first, this has to be compacted, watered, sides, everything should be cleared proper, cover should be given. So all those things in detail procedure has to be written. Third part is what? Measurement. What is that measurement? So this item, how it is going to be measured in billing, how it is going to be measured in billing. So that statement you have to write. Third thing. Fourth thing, whether you are going to conduct any test or performance related test, so regarding this and this you are going to write it in that specification. Generally 4 things will come. What are the 4 things? About the material, about the procedure of doing the work, about the inspection and testing, and measurement of billing, measurement works. Is that okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. So
Yes, sir.
earthwork in excavation, you can see the diagram, no? So what you can understand, whatever things they are giving, no, what is that statement? Just read. Excavation for the foundation trench shall be carried out in all sorts of soil according to plan. Means what? Whatever plan the engineer has given to you, it has to be constructed, sorry, it has to be excavated according to the plan. Is that okay? Can you see here? According to plan they are going to do. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Third point, second point, just I will read. Sides of the foundation trench shall be truly vertical, bottom shall be uniformly leveled, and bottom should be lightly watered and will be wrapped. Okay, what is meant by that one? Okay, ಈ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೂಲಿ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಂತ. ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಷನ್ ಇನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟೆಡ್ ನೋ ಫಾರ್ ಬಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್, it has to be truly vertical. Means what? Straight. This is using drawings. Using drawings they are going to do. Now what are the things they are going to do here? Whether these sides are truly vertical? Yes. Correct? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes,
Very
sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And bottom is truly level? Bottom is truly level? Okay. Just see the points what you can make out from the drawings first. Later on we will just refer the things. Okay, na? See here. In the first drawing, excavation started. They are going to do according to plan. Who has just please turn off your mic? Someone has this one, because it is echoing here. Okay, na? No problem. Whenever you want to ask doubt, or you can, whenever I am asking, that time you can go. This is according to plan they are going to do. Line Dory. What are these? Center line of columns. Center line of columns they have marked. Okay, na? This is before this process. This is called as excavation layout. So what is this? This is the center line of column, center point of column. So here they are going to do. So what is this? From center again you are going to excavate the pits like that. Okay, now what clarity you are going to see here? Here you are going to see, if trenches are very, very deep, then you have to give supports at the sides. These are called as timbering supports. Timbering supports, these are called as horizontal supports to hold these timber pieces. Whether this point is clear for everyone? Timbering supports?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why it is given? Generally to hold this soil, okay na? This is the first one. What you can see here, you can understand that sides are truly vertical. Sides of the trench are truly vertical. Okay na? So what is this? Timbering. Okay, what is this? Timbering. In the timbering you can see, no, as the trench of excavation is going deep and deep, so side supports has to be given. What are these? Side supports. Is that okay for everyone? Here also you can see all the 4 sides they have given timbering supports. Okay, and they are going to do. Can you see the bigger picture of timbering supports?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
very good. Now, during the excavation, if you found anything valuable, such as Raja Maharaja का कुछ खजाना मिल गया या फिर कुछ तो मिल गया, ರಥ ಸಿಕ್ತು ಅದು ಸಿಕ್ತು ಏನೇನೋ ಸಿಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ, ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕ, ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಮನಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕದ, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕದ?
Government hand over.
ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟಿಗೆ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಓವರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಫೌಂಡ್ ಎನಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಬಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ such as old civilization or something like that, you have to hand it to her. Next point, what you can see here, if any water is coming, you have to take precaution for stopping that water, as well as you have to do some dewatering measure. You have to do the dewatering measure. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. And earth, whatever they have excavated, no, they have to be deposited some distance away from the sides. Are you getting? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಹಾಕ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅದನ್ನ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ದೂರ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈಡ್ಗೆ ಏನಾರ ಇದನ್ನ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ sides of the trenches are little bit cleared. Okay na? So they have deposited somewhere far distance. The same points written here. First is using drawings, you can do the excavation by using working center line method. Second is sides bottom should be truly vertical and truly horizontal, should be lightly watered and rammed. If any material is found, you have to give it to government. Okay, the whatever material you have excavated, no, it has to be just deposited, just you need to deposit a little bit distance away. Is that okay? Yes or no? Okay, next point is what? Water is there, you have to do dewatering. Okay, how to do the measurement? Very nearer to centimeters, you have to take the measurement, all the LBD, and you have to take the multiplication. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next item is, can you guess next item after earthwork what you are going to get? ಯಾರ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? back filling or black filling?
Back filling.
Back filling, sir.
This item is back filling or plain filling. Andra, after the excavation, you have constructed that foundation, you have started erecting the column, and up to plinth level you have done. So you need to do the filling work. It is called as back filling. So generally, good material such as moram, red moram, and such as sand has to be used. Not ordinary dumped soil you cannot do and backfill this one. Is that okay? And if you are doing the backfilling, very important, you have to do it by layer and watering. Whatever material you are using now, that material has to be filled in layer by layer and watering so that you can get maximum compaction. And whatever material you are using for backfilling, no, it should be free from all the impurities, salt, organic matter, deleterious material. Okay na? Is that okay? Can you see how this backfilling of this one is using? Generally, sometimes this backfilling is also using bricks, broken bricks. That is also a good thing. Generally, these are used by broken bricks or aggregates or stone boulders, okay, which are free from all the impurities such as the salts, organic matter, and other deleterious substance. Salt, organic matter, ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕಬಾರ್ದು? ಒಂದ್ ವೇಳೆ ಇದ್ರಿ ಏನಾಗಬಹುದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್?
Corrosion, sir.
Very good. It will start lead to corrosion. These are very acidic in nature. So later on, the permeability of that concrete structure will be damaged, and slowly water, chemicals, and other things will start penetrating inside the concrete, and hence the rusting of steel will start place. So make sure that you are going to that one. Second one, if any pipes are there, so how to do that pipe? So underneath the pipe and side by the pipe, you should slowly start filling the soil, moram, sand, such that pipe and its fittings should not get damaged. Okay. Always use layer by layer concept in filling. Layer by layer concept in filling. So each layer maximum 20 centimeter. Each layer maximum 20 centimeter. You do watering, you do compaction. Okay. So here also, As soon as the excavation is completed, concrete is poured and constructed, start backfilling slowly, give some time for settling so that you can get a strong thing. Okay, now? Okay, if you have a like this floor, what this person is doing, Ranganath? What this person is doing? Can anyone tell me what he is doing? What he is doing?
Or maybe he's wetting the surface for dosing.
Okay, and in another words, I can tell that if you put water, whether it is compactability will be increased. That is the correct point. Okay, so by putting the water or making that one into wet, it can be compacted a little more. So that is why here going to do. So now here in filling also, in floor filling, this is inside the plinth, no? So above this tiles will come, no? Concrete and tiles will come, no? So for that reason, he is compacting such a way that is already has some slope. He is already having some slope. Okay. Generally, if moram is available, then it's okay. Otherwise, you should use sand. You should use sand. Is that okay for everyone? Whatever moram. So here, this person is doing what? Compaction, no? Watering, compaction, layer by layer filling, compaction. Like that he is going to do. So this is called as rammer and operation is ramming. Is that okay? Now, whatever moram and sand, whatever he is using for back filling, side filling, plinth filling, floor filling, anything. So the material, the moram should be obtained from designated quarries. See, we are talking about this in terms of PWD contracts. Okay. So generally, new money kattu munde enaagtade ellidar tandu haakಬಹುದು. But when you're doing PWD contract, there are some approved sites. From there only you should get the material. There are some approved sites or quarries or stores or godowns. From there only you should get the material. So according to engineers in charge, who is the engineer there? According to his in charge, his directions, you should obtain the material. So whatever material, it should be free from all deleterious material. It should not be having any clay component. Okay, anything should not be used. It should be also free from dust. Whatever sand you are taking, that should be also having very good quality. So some other materials they are going to generally use. Shingle. Shingle is nothing but one type of a stone pieces. One type of stone pieces. We will see. So this person is doing the backfilling for a plinth level. For a plinth level. Can you see a bigger picture for moram filling? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? So this can also be done. Okay, backfilling. What are these? This material? Sand, no? Yes or no? This
Yes,
is
sir.
sand.
Yes, sir.
This is moram.
Moram.
Okay, na? Other things which can be used as filling are stone boulders, rock pieces, shingle pieces. Okay, so always try to understand whatever you are filling. No, maximum depth of one layer is at 15 to 20 centimeter. That you should understand. And after that, you should put water. You should compact. Okay. If any cracks are appearing on the compacted one, again you have to put water and again you have to do the compaction. Is that okay? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good, very good. How to do the measurement? So you have the drawings. Using drawings only you have to do for this one. Now you tell me whether backfilling material, how to calculate now? How to calculate backfilling material?
Sir, the excavation ಎಷ್ಟಾಗಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದರದ್ದು ಲೆಂತ್ ಬ್ರೆಡ್ತ್ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
Very good. Excavation width, the excavation quantity minus that RCC quantity. Are you getting this point? Excavation quantity minus RCC quantity will give the gaps. So that much quantity is for backfilling. That much quantity is for backfilling. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Everything, these three things are clear. So what things we have covered? First is earthwork in excavation. Second is earthwork in filling. So that is what these are the points we have just discussed. Next is moram and sand filling. Moram and sand filling. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now try to understand what is this brick bat. Brickbat lime concrete. Generally, nowadays, people are using PCC, plain cement concrete. But in some cases also, you can use brick pieces, stone pieces, lime, and this sand, lime and sand. Lime, sand aggregates in the form of bricks. So this is called as a brickbat lime concrete. Which is the binding material here? In brickbat lime concrete, which is the binding material?
Lime, sir.
Very good. It's called as lime. Very good. Lime has got a binding material. See here, as usual, they will be given for this proportion. Okay, na? So first you are writing material. Correct? You are going to write about material. How the material should be, you are going to write. Second is proportion. Which one? For concrete proportion. So lime, sand, brickbats. So in that proportion, they have to measure correctly in terms of weight or in terms of volume. Third is mixing. You have to do the mixing statement, correct na? So everything has to be mixed such that one uniform color is obtained. Uniform color is obtained. Fourth point is what? Laying and ramming. What you are going to do? You are going to put this PCC or brickbat lime concrete in layer by layer compaction, curing, again next layer by making that original surface rough. If any joints are there, such as continuous laying is also not possible. So that time you have to give correct slope. So like that you have to do some zigzag so that next type of concrete can have a better bonding. These are called as joints now. Is that okay for everyone? And very important for concrete. What is that important portion?
Curing, sir.
Very good. So curing has to be done at least 7 days. At least it is going to be 100%. So curing has to be done at least 7 days. Now we will see where is that brickbat lime concrete. Okay, na? We'll just see. We have seen the text. Now we are going to see whether this method is okay for specification. Sandesh avare?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಈ ತರ ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈ ತರ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ.
Yes, sir. Yes.
ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆದ್ರೂ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್? ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಟೆಡ್ ಟ್ರೆಂಚ್. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕವೇಟೆಡ್ ಟ್ರೆಂಚ್ ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ತೆಳಗ ಅರ್ತ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿಲ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ PCC ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ದೇನಲ್ಲ, ದಿಸ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅವರ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಲೈಮ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಅವರ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಲೈಮ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್. ಸಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತದ? ಹಾ, ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟ್ ಲೈಮ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್? ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಮ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಬೈಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್. You are using sand and you are using brickbats as an aggregate. We will see. I have got only one photograph using brickbat. Other all the things are PCC only. No issues. Okay, now you can understand. Instead of PCC, you can write brickbat lime concrete. Okay, beneath the foundation, you generally have this one. Beneath the foundation of wall, beneath the foundation of footing, or whatever maybe you can have. Can you see this one? Brickbat concrete beneath the wall or beneath the column, that is called as lime concrete. What is this lime concrete? Again, it is given here. Above this, what will come? Can anyone tell me? You have to be interactive in the class.
Plinth, sir.
Very good. It is just beneath the plinth anbadda, just beneath the tiles or floors. Just beneath the tiles or floors. There also you will get this one. Okay, na? Now in this photograph, is it clear for everyone how they are using brickbat as a lime concrete, using lime concrete? Whether it is clear?
Yes,
Baba,
Yes, sir.
ಜೋಶ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ರು, ಜೋಶ್ಲಿ
Yes, sir.
ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ಇಡೀ ದಿನ ಕುಂತು ಇವನ್ನ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾನ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
Yes, sir.
ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಬೇಜಾರಾಕೈತಿ ನೋಡಪ್ಪ. ಮತ್ತೆ
Yes, sir.
okay 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 so instead of brickbats, if they are using direct aggregate and they are putting lime concrete, okay na? What are these plates? Can anyone tell me? ಈಗ ಮಜಾ ಐತಿ. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸಿವಿಲ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನೈತಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಹುಡುಗನು ಬಾಯ್ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಿ ಬರಿಬಹುದು, ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನೈತಿ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗ? ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅಂತದಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಇಂಥದಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಚಲೋ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನದ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ PCC. size of that PCC. In that PCC only the column will come. In that PCC only the column will come. Okay, this is the brickbat, lime concrete or normal concrete. Can you see the wooden pieces how they have arranged? In this only they are going to put that PCC or brickbat, lime concrete. Okay, can you see so many things they have arranged? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Above
sir.
above the PCC, they have already placed a steel mesh. It is nothing but footing reinforcement. Okay, na? Above PCC. Can you see the here? PCC is there, thin white line, thin white component. Okay, na? That is called as PCC. Can you see here? Just before this item is another term is also called as the soling works. Rubble soling. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಬ್ಬಲ್ ಸೋಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು ಲೈಮು ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಗೇನ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ರಬ್ಬಲ್ ಸೋಲಿಂಗ್. So can you see for footing works how they are going to do a deep excavation? They are putting stone boulders. Above this they are going to put the PCC. This is another photo of PCC. Okay, can you see here how they are arranging the stones here? How they are arranging for laying of lime concrete. Okay, underneath the foundation. This is another photograph. This is another photograph. After that, what that person is going to do? What is this? Laying of brickbat, lime concrete or laying of plain cement concrete. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So once
Yes,
this
sir.
work is completed, once this work is completed, it is going to appear like this. As usual, if any work is carrying on, whatever they have mentioned in the drawings, that much full quantity, plus they have to do watering, plus they have to do compaction, okay na, and they have to do finishing. Okay, so like that. So it is a big foundation for what? You should tell me now. ಇದೇನಿದೆ? ಎದಕ್ಕಿದೆ? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೆಡ್ರೂಮ್ ಮನಿ ಇದೆ? Can anyone tell me for what project this is used? Water tank or sewage water tank?
water tank.
Okay, for that purpose they are going to use this one. Okay, this is another diagram where PCC or lime concrete is laid inside the trench. Once that all is laid PCC, generally for a big residential project like this it is going to come. Is that okay? All are just PCC laid. Above this you are going to have what? Above this you are going to have columns that will come. Okay, so now what are the points? Here you can see in brickbat concrete, whatever material you are using, whatever material, bricks should be first class, correct burnt bricks. Second is coarse aggregate should be very, very hard, strong, durable, free from all the impurities. Sand should be clean from all dust. Okay na? Proportion, whatever the proportion they have mentioned, 1:2:4, according to that only all the proportions should be made. Mixing, for a bigger works, a mechanical mixer has to be used. If you are using any mixing by hand operation, that has to be done on what? Very good platform, such that underneath soil is not absorbing cement and water. That strong thing has to be there. The next is the process where laying and ramming continuously. You have to lay that material and you have to make it level and make it compact. So typically hammers or rammers are used. So already you have seen what is about joint. And last thing is what? Curing. Curing is very, very important. And this item is measured in cubic meter. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Now we will come to stone masonry. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ದಾಗ ಕಲ್ತಿರ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾರು ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಗ?
ನೀವೇ ಸರ್.
ನೀವೇ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರಿ ಸರ್.
ಹಂಗಂದ್ರ ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಹೇಳೇನೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾ ಇವನು.
ಹೇಳಿರಿ ಸರ್.
ಸಂಜು ಬಾಳ್ ನಗ್ಬೇಡ, ನೀ ನಕ್ಕಿದ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೈತ್ ನಂಗೆ. Okay, irrelevant. Just we will go through as usual. Material ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಾ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್, ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್. ನೌ ಯು ಟೆಲ್ ಮೀ ಬ್ರಾಡ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಮೆಸನ್ರಿ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ರಬಲ್, random rubble. Second is ashlar. What are those? What are those? Can anyone tell me? Random rubble or ashlar. See here, random rubble means what? Which are not finely dressed. Dressing ಅವನು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ರಫ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾವ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಬಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಶ್ಲಾರ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಮೂತ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಶ್ಲಾರ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಮೇಸನ್ರಿ, ಅನ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೇಯರ್ ಅಪ್ಪ, ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ಇಫ್ ಎನಿ ಮೇಸನ್ರಿ ಕಂಟೇನ್ಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ this is one layer, and in this does not has any layer. So this is typically uncoursed masonry. It's called as uncoursed masonry. We will see the diagrams. Can you see here, layer by layer construction is there? Do you agree or not?
Yes, sir.
This is called as rubble masonry, but coursed rubble masonry. Correct or not? This is what? Coursed rubble stone masonry. This is course is there, rubble stone is there, but it is a dry. Here mortar is not there. I think mortar has gone somewhere else. These are small pieces are called as chips or flint stones. These are called as flint stones. Some stones are there which have been full throughout the wall. Those are called as through stones or bond stones. Like that, they are going to be there. Okay. Now this is an ashlar. This is called as ashlar coursed masonry. Ashlar coursed masonry because it is a fully clean. Okay. Rubble means what? Roughly surface. This is called as roughly. Plastering is done or pointing is done here. Here plastering is done or pointing is done. What is done? Sanju?
ಸರ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಇದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಆಲ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಮೇಸನ್ರಿಗೆ ಜನರಲಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಮೇಸನ್ರಿಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್. This is center one is ashlar. Is it clearly visible for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear na? This is a typical ashlar. This is coursed rubble stone. Just see the photograph. Okay na? This is also coursed rubble stone because you can see different types of courses there. Andre layers. Idu ashlar fine tooled chamfered. Idella not necessary because you have already learnt in this one. Okay. This is another photo of ashlar photo. Okay. So how the process is there? Materials. The material whatever you have selected, no, which should be granite or any standard. Stones should be hard, durable, which should be free from all the faults, cracks. Okay na? That is about stones. Whatever sand you are using, no, which is also should be free from impurities. So what things you require in material? You require stones, you require sand, you require cement. Is that okay? 3 things you are going to require. Is that okay? Mortar is a combination of cement plus sand. Water is there, only cement plus sand. So what is the proportion? Generally 1:3 or 1:4. You have to understand 1:3 or 1:4. That much mortar you have to prepare. How the laying is done? Laying means according to their natural bed. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಸೈಡ್ ಲಿಂದ ಹಿಂಗ್ ತಗೊಂಬಂದು ಹಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಇಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅದನ್ನ. ಓಕೆನಾ? They have to be placed according to their natural bed. All the stones should be vertically aligned and horizontally aligned. If any dislocation is there, you can insert small pieces to make it truly horizontal and truly vertical. Is that okay? Generally, each layer's thickness should not be more than 30 centimeter. That is the point here. What is that they are going to? Generally, that coarse layer should be 15 to 30. Is that okay? Okay. Now, halting and interior means what? If you have, where is that? Okay. So here, halting and this one, we'll see that one. What is this diagram? It is called as a mixing. This is hand mixing, not a machine mixing, hand mixing on the ground. So that ground has to be strong, unsoaking, rigid platform. Okay, na? So first they are going to pour the sand. Above that cement in required proportion. First dry mixing until uniform color. Next water is added. Again, it is mixed. Is that okay? So this is about mortar. Mortar should be of uniform quality. Once that mortar is there, you got stones. So you start doing construction. So how the stones should be kept? Stones should be kept in their natural horizontal bed. Natural horizontal bed. Okay, na? Okay. What are these stones which are there at corner? These are called as coins. These are called as coins. If a stone is placed like this, if a stone is placed like this, this is called as header stone. If a stone is placed like this, these are called as stretcher stones. Are you remembering these things?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Header, stretcher, idanella kaltiralla. So wherever corner is there, these are called as coin stones. These are called as coins. So what they are telling, whatever the things material you are using, coin stones should be very, very strong such that they are the key position. They are in the key position. They should be very, very strong. Okay. They should be very, very strong. Now in this stone, you can understand these longer things are called as a bond stone or through stones. ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ long stones, through stones or bond stones. Correct? This portion, this is one side, this is another side. This is called as inert portion of the wall, or you can tell it as halting. ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ?
Halting.
Halting. Halting ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀನಾರಾಯಣ್ halting ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಹಾ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಶ್ರೀನಾರಾಯಣ ನಿಂದ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ನಿನ್ ಕಡೆನೇ ಇತ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನಾರ ಬೇರೆದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯಾರಿಗಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಯೋ? ಯಾರು ಕದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಯಾರ?
ನನ್ನ ಕಡೆ ಐತೆ ಸರ್.
ನಿನ್ ಕಡೆ ಐತಿ ಯಾರು ಇದಾರ?
ಐತೆ ಸರ್.
ಸಂದೇಶ ನಿಂದು?
ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ಇಲ್ರಿ ನನ್ ಕಡೆನೇ ಐತ್ರಿ.
ಐತೆ. ಮತ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೊಡುದು?
ಕಾಲ ಕೂಡಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ.
ಕಾಲ ಕೂಡಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕ? ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ, ಜಲ್ದಿ ಜಲ್ದಿ ಕೊಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಬಂದ್ರಿ. ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು. ಓಕೆ, ನಮ್ದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಭಾಳ ದಿನ ಆಗೈತಪ್ಪ ಮರೆ. ನೋಡ ಬ್ಯಾಡ ಅಂತ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಡತ್ತಾರಂತ. Okay, okay, okay. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, this is called as halting. Now you understand, in halting portion, chips should not be used. Chips ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲೋಡ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಇಂದ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅಂತದ್ ಭಾಳ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. Only header stones are used in the halting portion. Okay, na? Okay. So now bond stone, these stones are important. Why? These will act as one interlink between this face and other face. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಕೈತಿ, ಈ ಗಾಡಿ ಇತ್ಲಾಗ ಬೀಳ್ತದ, ಈ ಗಾಡಿ ಇತ್ಲಾಗ ಬೀಳ್ತದ. ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಐತಿ ಹಂಗಾಗುದ? If you are not using this bond stone, so then this have a chance of wall or splitting. We will see that diagram. Okay, what is this diagram? These are the joints. This is called as butt joint. This is called as a dovetail joint. Dovetail. Okay, this is called as a table joint. This is called as a joggle or tongue and groove joint. This is normal butt joint. This is also a table and groove joint. This is called as some joint is there. Idan nen faride nod nan. Idu metal piece fix ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ molten lead ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. Okay na, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು type of joint. Okay na. So here you can see small chips are there, used only in facing. Used only in facing. Okay, only pointing work is done. Only pointing work is done. Can you see actual photograph of joggle joint? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ಇದು ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಕೊಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಡು ಯು ಅಗ್ರಿ ಎವ್ರಿವನ್?
Yes, sir.
ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಲಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಲೋವಿಂಗ್ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್. ಈಗ ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ದಾಗ ಬರಿಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೂ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ಬರೆದ್ರಿ, ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಬರೆದ್ರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್. ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರೀತೀರಿ? Header stones should be used in hearting. Okay, all the face stones should be used as a chip stones. Chip stones ಅಷ್ಟ ಫೇಸಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಒಂದ್ ದಿನದಾಗ 30 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ 40 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಅಷ್ಟ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. All the stones should be laid in their natural bed horizontally, and stones should be vertically level, horizontally level. If any misalignment is there, you can insert small chips so that level is maintained. Okay na? Can you see another type of joints? Okay. Can you see the formation of stone masonry, construction of stone masonry? What is this stone? You should understand it is a header stone. This is a stretcher stone. Header stones are used as hearting. Can you see this one? See, from this side it is appearing as a stretcher, but you have to look it from this side. Correct or not? Perpendicular to the face of the wall. Then how it is appearing? Header or stretcher?
Header, sir.
Very good. Okay. So alternate headers should be used in laying. So these two things are common for rubble masonry as well as ashlar masonry. Both way it is same. Okay. So now what about this point? Whatever the masonry you are constructing, it should be truly vertical. What is this instrument? Plumb bob. Yes. Okay. So here the persons are going to check the verticalness, true vertical, that is using plumb bob. Okay, now this is also plumb bob. Okay, so now what is this? They are checking the verticality using some vertical scale. Okay, now so what is this surface? This is called as corner of this one. Okay, now how they are making that level, horizontal level, using the line dory or a thread. ಯಾವ ದೇಶದಪ್ಪ ಇವ? ಶ್ರೀಧರ್ ಅಗಸಗಿ, ವಾಗಟ್ಟಿ, ತೇಜು ಪತ್ತಾರ್.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Voice is clear, audible for everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Understand ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ತೇಜು, ವಿದ್ಯಾಶ್ರೀ, ವಿಜಯ್, ವಿನಾಯಕ್ ಪೂಜಾರಿ.
Yes, sir. Yes,
ಸ್ನೇಹ.
sir. Following.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
ವಿಜಯ್ ಬೆಳವಿ, ಒನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಜಯ್ ಬೆಳವಿ. ಯಾವ ದೇಶದವ್ರು ಇದು? ಯಾವ ಕಂಟ್ರಿದವ್ರು? ಕೊರಿಯಾದವ್ರನಾ? ಓಕೆ.
ಹಾ ಸರ್.
Okay. This is called as a polygonal wall masonry. Only pointing is done. Whether it is a rubble masonry or ashlar, can anyone tell me?
Rubble, sir.
Rubble, sir.
Very good.
Rubble, sir.
Because it is a undressed. It is called as undressed. Okay, na? Okay. So pointing. These are called as what? Stretcher or headers?
Stretcher, sir.
Very good. These are called as stretchers. Can you see this stone? Whatever I am marking is called as a bond stone or through stone. These are simple. If this stone is not there, this will fall here and this one will fall here. To have proper interlocking, you have bond stone or through stone. So for every alternate layer, one bond stone should be given. That is also one thing. Okay, na? Can you see here in this one? What is this? Bond stone or through stone. Can you see this diagram? If that bond stone is not there, how that stone will fall? Like this, there it is having a chance. So to avoid that one, here we are using bond stone. What is the last step here?
Curing, sir.
Very good. Okay, it has to be done curing for 7 days. So both things are the same for ashlar and this one. Very important for masonry, for a compound wall or any wall, when it exceeds 1 meter or 2 meter, what you are going to use? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ದಾಗ ಐತಿ ಏನಿದು
ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಸರ್.
ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೆಸರು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮರ್ತ ಬಿಟ್ರೇನು ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್?
Scaffolding.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.
Scaffolding, sir.
Scaffolding. A suitable scaffolding has to be used when the height exceeds. Generally, single layer scaffolding is used for brick masonry. That is called as a brick layers scaffolding. In stone masonry, they are going to use a double layer. Double layer means what? This one, this one. Why? Because one side it is not going to be inserted, because if it is a brick wall, it can be inserted. Because of it is a stone masonry, 2 layers of vertical members will be there. So like that you are going to have. So can you see this diagram? This is called as a scaffolding. It shall be used. Okay. What are these members are called as? Putlocks. These are called as putlocks. Vertical members are called as post. These are called as post. These wooden pieces are called as a board. These are called as board. This is called as a platform. This is called as a platform. Okay na? Can you see this one? This is a another diagram. Racking shore is provided. It's called as racking shore. This is called as scaffolding. This is called as scaffolding. Can you see the diagram clearly now?
Yes sir.
Okay, this is an actual photo how that scaffolding is done. Vertical post, these are putlocks, these are ledgers, these are called as ledgers. This is an wooden board and this is a platform. This is a platform. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What in coursed as well as the random, what we have seen about material, okay, about mortar,
Laying.
about laying, we have seen. Now bond stones we have seen, coins we have seen, and also we have seen the joints. Next is curing. So how the measurement is to be done?
Cubic meter sir.
So in ashlar stone, what is the major difference? Stones are perfectly dressed in all sides, all the sides. Remaining things are same only. Remaining things are same only. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So just now what point we have seen? Scaffolding.
Scaffolding.
Okay, scaffolding. Now next point is brickwork. Same thing. Material you have to explain about the bricks, sand, cement. Proportion means what mortar you are using, how you are mixing and mortar, bond and laying. So here some other terms will come in bonds and laying. Joints are also there. Yes or no? Joints are also there. And what other things will come? Curing. Curing things will come. Okay, na? You will see one just very fast. Where is that brickwork? Can you see? This is a typical brickwork. Okay, typical brickwork. All these are structures, no? This is called as English bond. Yav bond antar idaka?
English bond sir.
English bond, because all courses are structures. Okay, so there is a change. Sorry, what is that? Vertical joints are staggered, no? Here they have constructed in a such a way that the vertical joints are not coming in a single line. They have been staggered. One structure is coming just beneath the two joint formed by two structures, like that. Okay, so can you see this one? Here it is called as English bond. One full course of structure, one full layer. Flemish bond in single course, one header, one structure, one header, one structure, like that. Okay, so like that. Structure bond means all layers are structures only. All layers are structures here. So here also, what things you are going to come first? Coins. These are called as coin elements. Coins andrenu? QUOINS. QUOINS. That means are the corner pieces. These are called as corner pieces. Can you see here? What is this piece? Half of the brick is cut in lengthwise. What is that called as?
Queen closure.
Very good. It is called as the queen closer. It's called as the queen closer. Okay, na? Closer are always placed next to the header at the starting of the course. First ಗೆ ಇಡಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಕೈತಿ, ಬಿದ್ದು ಬಿಡ್ತೈತದ. ಮೊದಲು ಹೆಡರ್ ಇಡ್ತಾರ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಾಜು ಕ್ವೀನ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸರ್ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು BMC ಕಲ್ತಿರಿ. ಇದೇನಿದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೆಡರ್ಸ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಏನು ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಲೇಯರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹೆಡರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚರ್ಸ್. Why this is given? Can anyone remember the point? If it is not there, two headers will come exactly after this joint. Okay, to dislocate that joint, you are going to have queen closer. You are going to have queen closer. Can you see this one? Course, this material is called as coin. These are called as coin. Okay, na? Can you see this one? If a brickwork or brick wall is very, very thin, or you want to take it as a compressive load structure, then you are going to put some reinforcement. Reinforcement may be in the form of steel bar, reinforcement may be in the form of MS flat or wire mesh or jaldry or chicken mesh, ಏನರ ಹಾಕ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಒಂದು ಟೆನ್ಸೈಲ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಂತ್ ಚಲೋ ಕೊಡೋ ಹಂಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Suppose the brickwork is very, very thin. What are these? These are called as hoop iron. ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ?
Hoop iron.
Hoop, HOOP. These are called as hoop irons. Okay, now like this they are going to put for every 3 layer or 4 layers. After every 3 layer or 4, this is called as hexagonal mesh. This is called as hexagonal mesh. Okay, can you see the bigger diagram of how they are putting for a brick wall? Yes or no? Steel mesh they are going
Yes,
to
sir.
put. Okay, this is a steel mesh for smaller brickwork. Whether partition wall is there, so that time you generally use brickwork. Can you see? Only half brick thick is there. What is this? Half brick thick. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮೋಟರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರ ಒಂದ್ ಲೇಯರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಾಕ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದ್ರ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಬಾರ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಡಾಂಬರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎದ್ತಾರ, ಡಾಂಬರ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಎತ್ತಿ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್, ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಆ ಬಾರ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರಿಂಕಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗಿ, ಅಬ್ರೆಸಿವ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ. ಜನರಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ half brick thick. Okay, is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so this is brickwork should be as per IS specification. Okay, na? Now brick node, first class brickworks are always table mounted and kiln burnt. Table molded or kiln burnt copper colored irbeku, adanella irtade. They should be of standard size. Proportion for mortar, cement 1 sand 6. They should be clean. Nodri, ಯಾವ್ದ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಇರಲಿ ಏನೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಎವ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಕೇಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡೆರಡು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ದ ಐಟಮ್, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್, ನೋ, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಸೈಜ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫ್ರೀ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಆಲ್ ಡರ್ಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಕ್ಲೀನ್, ಇಂಪ್ಯೂರಿಟೀಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್. ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬರೀಲೇಬೇಕು. ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಡ್ರೈ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯೂನಿಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಕಲರ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ವೆಟ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೇಯಿಂಗ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಚರ್ ಬಾಂಡ್, ಹೆಡರ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕ್ವೀನ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸರ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ? ಈ ತರ ರ್ಯಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ದೇರ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಅ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಈಗ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ. ಈಗ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾರ ಪೈಪ್ ಬಂತಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೋಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಪೈಪ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಫುಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಪೇಸ್ಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಫಿಲ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ paste. Okay, na? So that is called as a fixing of fixtures inside the brickwork. What fixtures will come? Pipes, so water holders, so hold fast will them come. Soaking of brick. ನೀವು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಯಾರ? Everyone, just tell me. Before construction, bricks are soaked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, generally water is done.
ನೀರ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ, ನೀರಾಗ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟರ್ ಟ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ತಂದು ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಲಾರಿ ಗಂಟ್ಲೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು? ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಮೀಟರ್ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. 1 ಮೀಟರ್ಗಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೈಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾಫೋಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಸೀನ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ 7 days. ಕ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಫಾರ್ 7 days. ಹಾಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ತಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ? ಹಾಫ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ತಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ?
ರಿಇನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Reinforcement in the form of mesh, or ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾವ? ರಿಇನ್ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನೇನ್ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವಪ್ಪ?
ವೈರ್ ಮೆಶ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
Wire mesh, hexagonal mesh, MS flat, and the last one is bars, steel bars. Okay, other things will remain same. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes,
For
sir.
everyone. Next is cement concrete. Very, very common for examination. You have to write about cement. Cement standard quality ಇರಬೇಕು, OPC ಇರಬೇಕು, PVC ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನ ಬರಬೇಕು. Aggregates, aggregates ಒಳಗೆ 2-3 types ಅದಾವ. ಒಂದು 20 mm down size, 10 mm down size. According to specification, they have to be selected. Sand generally selected from river bed sources. Coarse aggregate generally bed from designated quarry area. Water should be potable. Proportioning mixture ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲೇನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ನಾವು ನೋಡೇವಿ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನೋಡಿವಿ ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕಲ್ತಿರಿ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್, ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಎದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ?
By boxing or by weight? Box method.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಫಾರ್ಮಾ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರೆ? ಏನಂತಾರು? ಈಗ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಣತೈತಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣತೈತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ?
ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ಹೌದು, ನಿಮ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಮೇಲೆ?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಲ್ಯೂಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಸಂದೇಶ್, ಶ್ರವಣ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಸ್ನೇಹ, ವಾಗಟ್ಟಿ, ತೇಜು, ವಿದ್ಯಾ, ವಿಜಯ್, ವಿನಾಯಕ್, ಶ್ರೀಧರ್, ಶ್ರೇಯಾ, ಶ್ರವಣ್, ಶ್ರೀನಾರಾಯಣ, ಶ್ರೀ, ಸಂಜು.
Yes, sir.
ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ನಿತಿನ್, ರಂಗನಾಥ್, ಎಲ್ಲಿಗಿದ್ಯೋ ರಂಗು? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಪ್ಪ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟಿಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್. ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಸಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ದಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್, ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್, ಆರ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ machine. This is called as a rotatory drum mixing for small scale. For bigger scale, big automated machines will become. Once that mixing is done, next is the transportation. Transportation, this is called as wheelbarrow. What you should do such a way that a segregation should not take place. Once that is done, you have to put it, or it is called as placing of concrete. Correct? Placing of concrete. So next is what? How the bars should be there. So many types of reinforcement bars are there. What are those? HYSD bar, TMT bars, or cold drawn bars. So on that, what you are seeing is corrugations. These are called as the ribbed bars. ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? ribbed bars. These are called as ribbed bars. Next is what? Whatever bars you are using, no, that should be clean, dirt free. ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನೇನಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಶಟ್ರಿಂಗ್, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಿಂಗ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸ್ಟೀಲ್ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ concreting start ಆಗ್ತದೆ. This is about reinforcement. You have so many types of hooks. You can see. So how many types of bars are there? This is rolled ribbed bar, twisted ribbed bar, twisted square bar. Okay, like that you have so many types of bars. See, so many corrugations are there. Is it diagram available? Can you visible for everyone?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na? These are so many types of reinforcement bars are there. Okay, na? These are the different types of reinforcement bars. Okay, see here, can you see? This is so many types of bars are there. So next is what? After reinforcement, you are fixing what? Centering and shuttering work. Okay, na? Centering and shuttering work. So once that is completed, this is for shuttering for beam, roof beam. This is the centering and shuttering for column. Sorry, what is that? Slab. This is for slab. Okay, na? So once that is done, how it is appearing? Like this. These are in that boxes. In this boxes, what they have done? What they have put? Beam steel. And sidewise, what is that? This is where the steel reinforcement of slab will come. This is called as centering and shuttering for slab. So this is using timber. This is using MS steel plate. So this is generally 1.2 by 4.5. 1.25 by 4.5. Is that okay? Once that is done, steel is casted. Steel is placed. Can you see this another photograph of bottom concreting work? So side shuttering, so wooden planks are there. If it is in the case of steel, these are ISA channels. So inside you have steel reinforcement. Steel reinforcement. This is a another diagram showing a footing reinforcement just before concreting. Just before concreting. Okay, na? This is an plinth beams. These are called as a plinth beam reinforcement. Plinth beam reinforcement. So before application of concrete, a thin polythene sheet is placed for road work, or what you can say, plinth concrete. Why? Concrete should not be soaked to the soil. Concrete should not soak to the soil. How to prepare the concrete? Wet mix. Okay, na? That mixing is done. Once that concrete is there, you have to transport it. So transportation can be done using pipes, using pumps, or using pans, or using wheelbarrow, or using truck mixer, or using a rotatory drum. Okay, so many things are there. From there, you have to be transported to the site. So from there, they will be placed. This is called as placing of concrete. Height should be less so that segregation should not take place. Concrete should be of correct workability, correct water cement ratio, correct admixture is mixed. So everything should be in a proper state. So this is called as proper workable placing of concrete using pump. Using pump. Okay, na? So next is very important. What is this?
Vibrating machine as sir.
Very good. Needle vibrator. It is called as the needle vibrator. So as to increase the density, remove the air voids, complete filling of the concrete in all the sides, bottom, interjunction, everything it is completely filled. And the last stage is finishing. It's called as the finishing using wooden mallet or trowel. You can do the finishing, and very important step is curing. Very important step is curing. Is that okay for everyone? Curing can be done by spraying the water, or by making the ponds, by applying the polythene sheet, or by applying the steam. So many things are there. You have to do the curing. Is that okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
See, the same thing they have given in cement concrete. First, they are explaining about material, that is cement, aggregate, water, how they are going to mix. So mixing has to be done in mixer. Okay, na? So according to engineer charge, correct workability, so correct strength to achieve that one, proper mixing has to be done. Next is what? Transportation. They are not written. You can write it. Transportation of concrete, placing of concrete, and laying of concrete. One thing I have forgotten. What is that? The mixing to transporting or placing. What is the time interval?
30 minutes.
What is that exactly? 30 minutes in your concrete technology term? Huh? You have done experiment, no?
Initial setting time, sir.
Very good. It is called as initial setting time. So whatever concrete is there, no, within this time only it has to be placed. And we have seen what is that? Compaction, and we have seen about formwork. Formwork should be very, very strong, such that it should absorb the shocks during placing of concrete as well as compaction. That has to be there. Second important point in formwork is that it should be dust free. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ ಅವ್ರು? ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಆಗಿ ಒಳಗೊಂದು ಡಾಂಬರ್ ಹಚ್ತಾರ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ವಾಟರ್ ರಿಪೆಲೆಂಟ್. ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, other things are common. Curing, measurement. Curing and measurement. For RCC, we have seen so many types of reinforcement bars. So bars should be hooked, round, square, ribbed, everything should be clear cut. Okay, na? So we have seen centering and shuttering. They should be clean, strong to withstand the shocks for during the placing. Proportion is common. Materials of concrete is also common, which we have seen. Okay, so remaining things are same. Mixing, concreting, finishing, we have seen. Now what is this? You have to tell me how this testing of concrete is done. Whether this is a specification for material or specification for performance. You tell me.
Specification of performance.
Very good. It is called as a specification for performance. Okay. Now what is this? Next is RMC. It's called as RMC. Ready mixed concrete. Ready mixed concrete. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದ? ಏನು ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? Can you see this diagram? RMC plant.
Yes, sir.
Can you see? So these are called as agitating trucks. These are called as agitating trucks. These are continuously rotating. This is called as the silos. This is typically mixing plant. Okay, na? This is an RMC truck, ready mix concrete truck. So this is what placing of the concrete. Remaining things are same. Everything is same only. So there are two types of mixing. One is the concrete is mixed here and it is given to this drum. They only transport by adding admixture and rotating the drum, and they are going to deliver to site. That is one thing. Concrete is transferred. Second thing is they only take the material. They only take the required material, and inside the truck they are mixing. Inside the truck they are mixing. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
These are called as agitation or agitating trucks. These are called as agitating trucks. Agitation is given for what reason? Agitation is continuously given for what reason? To avoid the set. Proper mixing of admixture. Okay, na? So standard type and non-standard. One is taking the mixed concrete to the site. Second is only material and mixing inside the truck and delivery. There are two types. Central mixed means what? This is what we call it as a central mixing batching plant. Okay, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಏನಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ರೂಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕು ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಿಕ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಡೆಲಿವರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಓಕೆ ಫಾರ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಸೇಮ್. ನೀವು RMC ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾ? Cement, sand, aggregate, admixtures. Very important here. RMC part, additional part is what? Admixtures. We have to write what? Admixtures. What we have to write? Admixture. Yella material according to IS specification, according to Indian standard specification, according to engineer in charge, should be free from all the dust material and everything. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Admixtures, admixtures, what you can write inside? You can write plasticizer, super plasticizer, retarder, accelerator. There are so many types of materials are there. Okay, so that you can do. So whether you have going to do the performance test for this type of concrete also?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So after concrete is dropped to the site, for fresh concrete, what type of test you are going to do? For fresh concrete, what test you are going to do at site? ಏನ್ರು ಸ್ಲಂಪ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮರ್ತ ಬಿಟ್ರೇನ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ? ಮರ್ತ್ರಿ? ಶ್ರವಣ್?
No,
ಶ್ರವಣ್?
sir.
No, slump test you have to do for other test. Okay, na? Okay. What is this next one? This is about ready mixed. Okay, no problem. What we are going to see the next one? Cement plastering. Cement plastering. Steps are what? Common material, preparation of the surface extra, proportioning is common, mixing is common. So what is that, this one? Plastering and pointing, preparation of the surface. Andre, if you are going for new work or new plaster on this one, new wall or already done work, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಳೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಇರ್ತದ ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಇನ್ ಅನದರ್ ಕೇಸ್ ನ್ಯೂ ವರ್ಕ್, ನ್ಯೂ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್? ಎಸ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್? Whatever old thing is there, no, it is removed, scrubbed, so that it is clean, smooth. Any voids are there, you are going to fill that voids with the cement mortar. Any cement mortar. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ? ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ನಾವು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ? ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಸ್ಪ್ಲಾಶ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ವಾಲ್. Splashed on the wall, and using this thing you are going to level it and you are going to do the plastering work. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Plastering can be done for already existing work also by using wire mesh. This is called as stucco plastering. This is called as stucco plastering. On the this one you are going to do the plastering, stucco plastering. Okay, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿಸ್? ರಂಗನಾಥ್, ಏನು ಇದೆ? ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಎನಿವನ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮಿ? ಏನು ಇದು ರಂಗನಾಥ? ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದೈತಿ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಒಳಗ?
ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ,
ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿತಾ ಇದೆ ಮೇಲೆ. ಇದೇನಿದೆ? ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಹುಚ್ಚ ಅದು. ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನ? ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅದ. ಇದ್ರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ? ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡತ್ತದ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಹ್ಞೂ ಸರ್.
ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್, ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಟು ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಈ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಈ ಜಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೈರ್ ಬ್ರಷ್ಲೆ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಹೋಗೋಂಗ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಸ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ should have a proper bonding. So that is why a little bit it is scrapped. Okay, then this mortar will apply. Okay, can you see this one? Only at the joint. This is called as pointing. This is called as pointing. So which instrument they are going to use? Some spoon type of a structure is there, so that it is filled inside here. It is filled. Can you see depth is obtained using that scrubber? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಡೆಪ್ತ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾರ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ, ಮೊದಲು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಇತ್ತ, ಬಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಕ್ರಬ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ. ವೈ? ದಿಸ್ ನ್ಯೂ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಬಾಂಡಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಹೌ ದ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ಡನ್. ಏನದು ರಂಗನಾಥ?
ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್. ನೀನು ಹಿಂಗ ಇದ್ದೇನ ಗುಂಡಾಗ ಸಣ್ಣ ಇದ್ದಾಗ?
ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಏ ನೋಡು ನಿನ್ ಹಳೆ ಫೋಟೋ.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಯಾವ
ಏ ನನಗೇನಪ್ಪ ನಿಂದ ಫೋಟೋ ಅನ್ಸಕತ್ತ. ಮತ್ತು ನಾ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಅಂತ ಹೊಡೆದೇ ಫೋಟೋ ಬಂದು ಕರೆಗೂ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಂಗದ ರಂಗನಾಥ್.
ಚೈಲ್ಡ್ಹುಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಫೋಟೋ ಸರ್.
ಹಾ, ಅದಂತನ್ನ ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ನೋಡು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಅದಾನ ರಂಗನಾಥ. ಭಾರಿ ಬಿಡಪ್ಪ ಹವಾ ನಿಂದ.
ಹೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಐತಿ ಸರ್.
ಸೇಮ್ ಐತಿ, ಹೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಐತಿ, ಕಣ್ಣು ಸೇಮ್ ಐತಿ, ಕಿವಿನೂ ಸೇಮ್ ಅದಾವ, ಕೈನು ಕಲರ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ಸ್ಟೈಲು ನಿಂತಿದ್ದ ಸ್ಟೈಲು ಸೇಮ್ ಐತಿ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಸರ್.
ಕರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲದ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಸುಡುಗಾಡ. ಹಾ, ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಪ್ರಿಪರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಕಾಮನ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರಿಂಗ್ ಮತ್ತು ಪಾಯಿಂಟಿಂಗ್. ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್, ಪ್ರಪೋರ್ಷನ್, ಮಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೇನಿರ್ತದೆ? ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟ್ರಾವೆಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಿನಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಡನ್. Measurement is generally done in square meter. Measurement is generally done in square meter. The last step is curing. Same things are there for pointing also. Okay. Flooring andre ಏನಪ್ಪ? Can anyone tell me what do you mean by flooring? ಇದಕ್ಕೇನಂತಾರ? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ? ಹಾ, ಪ್ಲಿಂತ್ ಆತು, ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರ ಮೇಲೆ. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ, ಏನಾರು ಬರ್ತಾವ. ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ BMCT ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು. ಫ್ಲೋರಿಂಗ್ಗಳು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಾರ್ಕಿಂತ ತೆಳಗ ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಎಲ್ಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಅರ್ತ್. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ? ಲೀನ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ರಿಚ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. Only these things are there. Then it is called as the CC flooring, cement concrete flooring. Maybe some small thin layer of slurry may be there. Okay na? So generally it is done when you see it in a plan, panel by panel. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ? ಹಿಂಗ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಹಿಂಗೊಂದ ಹಿಂಗ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಯೂರ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಹಿಂಗ ಆಲ್ಟರ್ನೇಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಅದ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್, ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆನ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್. ಓಕೆ, ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಆನ್ ಶ್ರಿಂಕೇಜ್ ಕ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಲೀನ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಒಂದಿನ ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಒನ್ ಡೇ ಕ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ವೈರ್ ಬ್ರಷ್ ಆರ್ ಝಾಡು they will clean this, then make it rough. Neat cement slurry is poured and this rich concrete is placed compacted. Each layers are always compacted. Top layer, how they are going to do? Wire brush cleaned, cement slurry is poured, jhadu, clear jhadu according to their shape. This is typical. Above this, if additional things are there, such as above this, they are going to go for tiles. One thing, instead of tile, they go for marble. Instead of marble, they go for terrazzo. Instead of terrazzo, they go for mosaic. Again, they go for glazed tiles. Again, they go for vitrified tiles. Marble. There are so many types of materials will come on the top. But basic thing is these things are common. What is that? Compacted earth, lean concrete, rich concrete. These things will come. Again, for material, you have to write something. For mixing, you have to write something. Yes or no? Laying, you have to write compaction, curing. Same thing will come. Only at the top layer, the materials will change. Top layer will materials change. For keeping the marble or vitrified tiles on the top, let us say it is the top layer. Above this, it is coming. No, neat mortar is going to be laid first. Try to understand this point. Whether I am audible for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear, audible? Clearly audible? No? Neat cement mortar is placed. So like this, they are going to paste. Once that bottom layers are constructed, I am telling, compacted earth, lean concrete, rich concrete, everything is done. Think that is that. Now above this, what they are going to do, to before placing the tiles, they are going to spread the mortar evenly according to slope. Mortar ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದನ್ನ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದ ಆಲ್ ಕಾರ್ನರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ they are going to apply some paste. After that, they are going to put here and just press whether any gaps are there or not. Once that you found, you take back that tile again. ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೊಳ್ಳಿ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ತೆಗ್ಗು ದಿನ್ನೆ ಏನೇನದಲ್ಲೇ ಉರ್ಬರ್ ಕಿತ್ತಿದ್ ಕಾಣ್ತದಲ್ಲ, so you clean that one and you apply mortar there. So make it perfectly level, and that tile or that marble or that terrazzo is there, is placed again. This one. Okay, this is about tiles or marble. What is the terrazzo? Terrazzo or mosaic? Terrazzo or mosaic ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಏನು ಈ ಲೇಯರ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಲೇಯರ್, ಆ ಲೇಯರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಲರಿ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಲರಿ ಅಥವಾ ಮಾರ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅದರ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೆರಾಜೋ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್, chips of terrazzo cement tiles, broken pieces of tiles are going to be distributed uniformly, and they are going to be rolled down. That is called as terrazzo. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಲರಿ ಒಳಗೆ ಚಿಪ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರ? ಟೆರಾಜೋ ಅಂತಾರ. Understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once everything, maybe tiles, maybe floor, maybe terrazzo, everything is done. Common is that they are going to do polishing. They are going for polishing using carborundum stone. Neat, thin carborundum stone is there. Is that okay for everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Once that tiles and everything is fixed, no, before polishing, edges are checked for perfect horizontal or not. Perfect horizontal, perfect, everything is aligned. Edges will be checked. If any depression is there, need cement slurry is a paste. White cement hastar nodiri, edge idalle, joints idalle. ಏನಸ್ತಾರ? ಏನಸ್ತಾರೋ? ವೈಟ್ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಸ್ತಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ?
Yes, sir.
ಹಾ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂತಾರ? ಇದು ಈ ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಒಳಗ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯಾರ ಅವ್ರು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
Yes, sir.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಇದು ಸಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಿಂಗ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ನೋ ಟೈಲ್ಸ್, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾನಲ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಡ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ CC flooring. They have not polished, they have not made, they have made it as a rough one. Can you see what is this? Cement concrete flooring only, but on the top layer, the slurry is mixed with the coloring pigment. The slurry is used with coloring pigment. That is called as colored CC flooring. That is one thing. Now, what is this? You should tell me. This is called as a terrazzo flooring or mosaic flooring. Just now I had told, no, on the topmost layer in the cement slurry, like this, broken chips are placed and compacted, made level and polished. This is called as terrazzo. These are called as a terrazzo. Can you see this one? These are called as a terrazzo flooring. So many types of terrazzo tiles also will come. Instead of pieces, you can also go for tiles. So many types of terrazzo or mosaic tiles will come. This is an also terrazzo tiled flooring, and here polishing is done. Can you see this one? Polishing is done. Okay. Another photo of terrazzo mosaic flooring. Can you see the broken pieces of chips there? Okay. This is another polished terrazzo or mosaic flooring. Colored tiles, they have been arranged in a different pattern. They have been arranged like this. Okay. This is also another photo. Okay. What is this operation? What is this operation?
ಪಾಲಿಶಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
Polishing using carborundum stone. See here, for terrazzo mosaic glazed tile, the procedure is same. Okay, na? In the exam, they are going to give only one in the flooring. Okay. So this is a polishing of the stone. What is this? Tiles fixing. They are measuring whatever the edges will come. No, they are going to fill with white cement. They are going to fill with white cement later. Okay, na? What this person is doing? He is using the instrument to check the horizontalness or level. ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಎದು ಕಾಂಪ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರ? ಇದನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ವೇಟ್ ಇಡ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿರಿ ನೀವು ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಗಳು ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ.
Yes, sir.
ಇದೇನದ, ಇದೇನು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೇಯರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ CC ಲೇಯರ್. I have told, no, above the CC layer, below this lean concrete, this is normal CC. Above this thin cement mortar, that is this cement mortar. Okay, above this cement mortar, any type of tiles, marble, vitrified, glazed, everything will come like this. Okay, na? Common that one. So this is the leveling instrument. Can you see some small pieces they have fixed? For what reason? To make that edges perfectly level with one another. Some weights have been kept. Can you see how the tiles have been fixed? I told, no, bottom also that plaster is spread, mortar is spread, and for the tiles also they are going to apply the mortar and they are going to press it. How they are going to press this? Using this mallet hammer. So this one by one layers, by making this rough surface, they are going to fix that one. Okay. So what is this? Some wooden piece making a slight tamping such that it is perfectly aligned with one another. Rangnath, ಏನು ಇದು? Rangnath? Okay. Some wider joints are there. They have kept like this later on to fill with white cement. Okay. Next is glazing type of tiles or vitrified tiles. They have highly polished, already obtained from this one. What is the standard size? 1 meter by 2 meter. Okay, 1 meter by 1.5 meter. Like that they are going to have. So many types of steels will come here. Okay. What are these small pieces? These are used to maintain the top level of tiles. These are used to maintain the top level of tiles. What is this? This is called as the straight edge to check the horizontal level, whether all tiles have been there or not. Are you getting this point? Everyone? Straight edge, that pieces to fix that one. Okay. See here in foreign countries how people are doing. Straight edge and that pieces are also they are going to use. Okay. Okay. These are those things which have been kept for fixing of the tiles. Okay. This is that straight edge. This is what they are doing before fixing the tile. What they are doing? Can anyone tell me?
Cement slurry, sir.
Very good. They are going to apply cement slurry or mortar. Above that, they are going to fix this one. Above that, they are going to fix one. This is about vitrified. Okay, vitrified or glazed. Vitrified or glazed. Now tell me, what is this stone? You have to tell me.
Marble, sir.
Very good. This is called as marble slab. This is called as marble slab. The layers will remain same, no problem. Only covering is done with the marble slab. But handling should be done very carefully. Lowering of the slab, applying the mortar to the edges, center, everything should be done very, very carefully. These are called as marble slabs. Okay. So what this person is doing? Using the hammer, he is compacting. He is compacting the joints. He is compacting the joints. What is this instrument? This instrument is called as mallet hammer. This is called as a mallet hammer.
Mallet hammer.
Mallet hammer. So that tiles are fixed in position. Tiles are fixed in position. Is that okay for everyone? So cement concrete flooring. The components I am telling same. Material, preparation, mixing, applying in layers. That lean concrete, rich concrete. Okay. For CC concrete, finishing will come. For other concrete, instead of finishing, the tiles will come. Instead of finishing, tiles will come. So you can have colored also. So precautions you have to take. All the flooring items are measured in square meter.
Square meters.
Square meter. Okay, na? For terrazzo, mosaic, everything is same. Everything is same. What is there? Next is, what are these? We have explained, no, using carborundum stone. What they are going to do?
Polishing, sir.
Polishing using carborundum stone. After that, finally, they are going to use some oxalic acid or wax. That one they are going to do. Okay. So this is about flooring, marble flooring. We have seen about what? Dressing of slab. So it should be perfect rectangle or square. All edges should be removed. Waviness should be removed. This is very common. Okay. So for marble also you are going to do the polishing. Okay. Vitrified we have seen. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, vitrified we have seen. See, in exam they are going to ask only one flooring item, one concrete item, one stone masonry, one brick item. Like that they are going to ask. Flooring olaga naku kodangilla avaru. Okay? Yeah. What is this? ಏನಿದು? ಸಂದೇಶ್
ಸರ್
ಏನ್ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಏನಿದು?
asbestos sheet, sir. Cement sheet.
Asbestos cement sheets. Okay, na? So this is about material. Asbestos cement sheet. What is this? It is called as a framework. ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? ಫ್ರೇಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಈಗ ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವ? ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಪರ್ಲಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟನ್ಸ್. ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ? ಪರ್ಲಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಬ್ಯಾಟನ್ಸ್. ಹಿಂಗ ಒಂದು ಫ್ರೇಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಫ್ರೇಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? ಹಿಂಗ GI ಶೀಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೆ. GI ಶೀಟ್ ಹಾಕೋ ಮುಂದು ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಗೊತ್ತದನ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ? ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್. ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಈ ಹಾರಿಜಾಂಟಲ್ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ದೊಳಗ 115 to 20 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಗಲೇಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ? ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಕೊರುಗೇಷನ್ಸ್. ಹಿಂಗ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 2 ಕೊರುಗೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಅರ ಓವರ್ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು. Are you understanding this point? Corrugations overlapping during fixing. ನೀವು ಇದನ್ನ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಟು ಬಾಟಮ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಟು ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸಿಂಗ್? ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಕಾಣತೈತಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ದೊಳಗೆ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಟೆಲ್ ಮೀ ಫ್ರಮ್ ರಿಡ್ಜ್.
ಬಾಟಮ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಸರ್.
ಏ ಉತ್ಸಾಹ, ನಾ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಫ್ರಮ್ ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಟು ಬಾಟಮ್ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಟು ರಿಡ್ಜ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು? ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ದೊಳಗೆ ಏನ್ ಕಾಣತ್ತದ?
Bottom to ridge, sir.
ಬಾಟಮ್ ಟು ರಿಡ್ಜ್.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. ನಾ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ದೊಳಗೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಎ ಸಿ ಶೀಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ರೂಫಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಮುಂದೆ ದ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ಲಿಂದ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂಡ್ ಫೈನಲ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ರಿಡ್ಜ್. ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪ? ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್. ಈ ಬೀಮ್ ಇರ್ತದಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಇವಕ್ಕ ಬ್ಯಾಟನ್ಸ್, ರನ್ನರ್ಸ್, ಪರ್ಲಿನ್ಸ್ ಅವು ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಒಂದು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅದು. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯು ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪಿಂಗ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ದೇರ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಮ್ ಲ್ಯಾಪಿಂಗ್, ನೋ? Vertical lapping, yes or no?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. What are these instruments? What are these? Shri Baba, ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಜೆ ಹುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಎಸ್, ವಿಜಯ್, ಪೂಜಾರಿ, ಶ್ರೇಯಾ, Teju, Sneha.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you following the class?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shravan, Sanju, Sridhar, Srinivas.
Yes sir.
Okay. Okay. These are called as J hooks, which they are fixed for fixing the GI sheet. They are fixed for fixing the GI sheets. Types of the J hooks. Type of the J hooks. Common. Is that okay? AC sheet roofing.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Okay. ಇದನ್ನ ಕಲ್ತಿರಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸೆಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕಲ್ತಿರಿ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇದು? ಕಲ್ತಿರೋ ಇಲ್ಲೋ ಸ್ನೇಹ?
ಸರ್ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದು.
ಏನಿದೆ? Parts of the door. Parts of the door. Is that okay? What are the different components? This is called as panel. This is called as a panel. Okay na? ಇದಕ್ಕ rails ಅಂತಾರೆ. Horizontal pieces ಅದಾವಲ್ಲ, rails. These are called as rails. These are vertical pieces ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ ಇವಕ್ಕ? Vertical pieces ಗೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರ? Can you see? The vertical pieces, generally they are called as mullions. They are called as mullions. Do horizontal pieces, rails. Okay, rails. Top rail, mid, bottom rail. ಈಗ ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಸ್ಪೆಸಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು? ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಿಸ್, ದ ಡೋರ್ ಶಟರ್ ಆಸ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆಸ್ ದ ಡೋರ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್. ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ? ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಲ್ ದ ವರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. All the horizontal members should be grooved around the periphery, grooved around the periphery, horizontal members. Okay na? And they should be grooved joint with the horizontal and vertical. Grooved all around the groove joint iratadalla, aa joint agಬೇಕು. Using strong adhesive such as Fevicol. And all panels should be in correct fix ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ all vertical members and all the horizontal members. So all the panels should be made tongues and all the vertical members and rails should be made groove. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಟಂಗ್ and grooves. ಆಮೇಲೆ how the door shutter is fixed to the door frame using hinges. Using hinges, the shutter should be fixed to the door. The hinge should be double hinge, single hinge, moving type. Okay na? So door frame, what are the components? It should have vertical post and horizontal horns, and this horn should be embedded inside the wall. Inside the wall, they should be sufficiently strong. Is that okay? What are the different components of door?
Yes sir.
Okay na? Okay. So for a glass type of window, the all around should be made with grooves to receive the glass shutter. And proper locking arrangement should be given. That is the common. Okay, na? And to hold this door frame to the wall, what pieces we are using? What are these?
Hold fast.
Very good. These are called as hold fast. Okay, na? So to fix this one, hold fasts are there. Okay. Okay. Okay, shall we stop?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
There
sir.
is enough. There is enough.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give your attendance. Writing the name and yourself. Today's class was easier for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Sam, Vinayak, Shravan, Sneha. ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಈಸಿ ಇತ್ತಾ? ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇದೆ.
ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆತನಪ್ಪ?
हो सर.
ಸಂದೇಶ್, ಸಂಜು, ಶ್ರವಣ್.
Sir, understood, sir.
ಓಕೆನಾ? ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ನೋ. ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್, ಶ್ರೀಧರ್, ಶ್ರೇಯಾ. ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾ? ತೇಜು, ವಿದ್ಯಾ.
ಸರ್.
ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್.
Yes, sir. Understood.
ಓಕೆ. ವಿದ್ಯಾ, ವಿಜಯ್, ಪೂಜಾರಿ.
ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗೈತೆ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ. ಈಸಿ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್, ಈಸಿ ಇತ್ತು.
Thank you very much. Any doubts you can ask me or you can leave the class, no problem.